YouTube, what's going on? Happy Friday. Friday, May 17th, 2019. I have a lot to show you, so I'm going to break this out into two videos. The first video is going to be local haulage of Greenlight, a couple of M2, and I did get a mail package from Champion DJK representing some Auto World. The second video is going to be a premium detail acquisition from Tabake. I think I'm saying that right. Amazing cars, you guys. Just I'm excited about these two videos. So let's get started. Walmart, this is a rare thing for me to buy an M2 car at Walmart. This looks so good in the package with the hood up and everything. I was like, you know what? That's a nice CUDA. It's probably, if the shut lines on the hood were right, that would probably be, in my opinion, the nicest looking CUDA that I have. It's just the shut line. The hood will not close. And I've had M2 CUDAs with this issue in the past, and you take it apart to try to fix it, and it just causes problems. The last one that I did, I took the base off, I got up under there, started shifting things around, and by the time you got the hood to close all the way, it pushed the dash off. Here we have louvers that look like they might be a little bit offset, or maybe not. I don't know. It's a great looking car if it wasn't for the hood. I mean, it's got lens headlights, lens tail lights. The blackout look is just awesome looking, in my opinion. And I thought, you know what? That's a great looking M2. I can have that in my collection. And then you have the shut line issue. So, bummer. I don't know if I'll fix it or not. I may give it a shot. But anyways, another M2 that I grabbed is the Plymouth Belvedere. And the reason that I picked up this car is because, first of all, it looks pretty decent. But this is the only car, every casting that's made, this is the only one that crosses over all of the domestic brands. None of the Camaros do. Well, let me think. 69 Camaro. Greenlight, I think, has it. M2 has it. Auto World does not. The Mustangs. Let's do 67 Mustang, Greenlight, Auto World, Johnny Lightning. I'm pretty sure this is the only car, you guys. And when I say all the brands, I mean M2, Auto World, Johnny Lightning, Greenlight, and Ertl Vintage American Muscle. And so when the Greenlight tooling comes out, which is going to be very soon, I'm going to do a video. I'm sure I won't be the only one. Someone might watch this and beat me to the punch. But I'm going to do a video crossing all the brands. There's a lot about this car to like, and there are a few things about it to dislike. But, it's M2. It is what it is. Okay, so for a couple more M2s. These Goodyear cars, I really like this deco. This colorway is much softer visually than the navy blue and yellow, and I actually like it. Now, I'm still picky about the castings that I buy, but I do like the Econoline. So, of course, I'm going to get it. I love these wheels and tires. And anytime an Econoline comes out with a cool branded panel, I will grab it. The only one I didn't keep is the Moon Eyes because it had the lowered stance. I just wasn't feeling that. But I have the AutoZone and the Coca-Cola and the Ambulance and now the Goodyear. So I like it. Pretty cool. Also, I grabbed the... let me see if I can pull it out here. I've got it hitched right now to a trailer. I grabbed the Ford truck and I tried doing a base swap on it because I thought this truck would look awesome lifted, but it's a totally different base, and unless you're unless you're prepared to cut away at some metal, it's not going to work. So I just left it as it is. But I like the utility bed, and I like the deco. I like the wheels on this truck a lot. The white steelies with the chrome dog dish. And it's one of the few M2 castings that has transparent lensed headlights and taillights. The regular fleet side truck does not have lens taillights. This one does. So that's pretty cool there. And then I have it hitched up to a Greenlight utility trailer. Just hauling some fencing sections, but it's a nice roller. This truck, by the way, nice lensed headlights. It has far and away the best shut lines I've ever seen on an M2. The hood on this doesn't even look like it opens. The seam on it is so clean. So that's pretty rad in my opinion. And I like on this casting, and M2 does it with some of their castings, they give you a little receiver, which I think is awesome because it looks totally accurate, you know? It looks totally accurate, and it works great with the Greenlight trailers. So get it hitched up, and you're on your way. Okay, that's it for M2. Greenlight, I'll start with this. This is an old Dodge pickup. It's an old tooling. However, it's a new tooling for the bed. Got the utility boxes with the ladder rack. I love how they did a period correct wooden ladder. I think it looks great. I think it's a really nice looking truck. The only thing I don't like, I would have preferred this truck to look like somebody's work truck who's been using it for 20 years. You know, something that's a little bit more beat up than this. But otherwise, a very nice looking Dodge truck. I also grabbed this. I just saw this for the first time the other day at Hobby Lobby. This is the 77 Ford. It's a totally different tooling than the other 1970 Ford. Different cab, different bed, different base. It's different all the way across the board. Unlike the other tooling, this one does not have an opening hood, which I am a fan of. They did a great job on this one with the grill. They back shadowed everything. The deco on this looks killer with the vintage white color. It's like a real, almost like a cream color white with the mustard yellow and black. It's just a very 1970s deco, and I love it. And then you've got the yellow steel wheels with the chrome hubcaps. Now this casting has a camper shell on the back, and you know what's awesome about that is that it is removable. The thing that sucks about it is it's not like the Ram Charger top. This is plastic. I wonder how this would fit on the Chevy. I'll have to check that when I'm done. Anyways, I like the truck. I think it's a great looking truck. The rear bumper looks so killer. The diamond plate, the tailgate looks, you know, nice replication quality there. So, I like the truck. The last Greenlight car that there's two more. So I picked up this, and I have a handful of these international flatbeds. So, quite honestly, this is not a casting that I would have purchased under normal circumstances. And the reason I got it is because I wanted the Michelin Man. So basically I got it for that. And, you know, if at any point I'm ever in the midst of a trade and this gets it done, or maybe this ends up as an extra in somebody's trade box, I don't know. I don't really particularly need this, but I just wanted that. It's a great roller, though. This rolls better than maybe all of my other flatbeds. All right, the last Greenlight I would recommend for everybody to get from Hot Pursuit Series 30. This is a 1967 Chevy Camaro from Barnegat Township. I believe that's Maryland. I have something going on with the rear tire here. It almost looks like they splattered some paint on the wheel and tire. Not sure what that's all about, but it looks great. The deco really complements the body style, and the steel wheels look awesome. The light bar looks awesome. You have a little bit of a flaw here with the driver's side tail light. You know, it didn't quite get all of its chrome, but I really like this car. This is my favorite 67 Camaro that Greenlight has done to date. And I think, in my opinion, and you guys comment below, I think this is the best looking 67 Camaro out there. The Johnny Lightning casting is awful. Not a fan. The Hot Wheels casting is awful with those staggered wheels. Not a fan. And I don't think this casting is particularly great, but in this dress up, I think it looks great. I think that, you know, some of the decos that they put this out in, it looks good, and others it doesn't look good. This is my favorite, though. I think it looks really good. Now, courtesy of Champion DJK. Oh, one other Greenlight piece that I acquired is this hay baler. I had to get a trailer for the tractor. The wood planks are so incredibly detailed, but they could use some highlighting and low lighting. And all the blue rails are plastic, so that's a bummer. But the base, the wood planks are all die cast, and it's a really nice looking trailer. So I got that, and then from Champion DJK, from a trade, I got a nice 4-car assortment of Auto World. He doesn't part with his Auto World duplicates very often, and so I consider anytime I can get an Auto World off of him, you know, I consider myself pretty lucky for it, because he hoards them, and I don't blame him, because this is a great brand. This is going to be, like I've said on the channel many times, in 20 years, Auto World is going to be the car you wish you had collected. So I got this awesome looking Dodge Challenger. This is a factory color, factory deco, and I really dig it. I like it a lot. A little bit of a shut line issue with the hood. You don't see that very often from Auto World, but it's not major. You know, to the naked eye, you don't even notice it. But the detail on the car is just about as good as it gets, with the exception of the wheels. I love it. Nice roller. Very cool. Next up, we got this 1967 Ford Mustang GT in black. This car looks killer. One thing I've noticed with Auto World, they've done a lot of their castings in black. In fact, we're at the point now they might have done all of them, and they all look amazing. Black is definitely the best color for Auto World cars. But this will look awesome next to the Mach 1 that is black. And I really dig these wheels too. This is my first Mustang with these wheels, which is a relatively newer wheel tooling for Auto World. Just looks incredible. I mean, I really like it. The rear quarter on this car, it just really doesn't get better than that. And I will say, Greenlight smashed it with this casting as well. Their 67 Fastback is almost equally as nice. I do like the Auto World better, but I think this is one car where Greenlight stacks up really well next to the Auto World. But yeah, this thing is sick. I'm very happy to have it. The last two, like I always do, I'm going least favorite to most favorite. So I'll do this one next. This is my least favorite of these two, but this is my second most favorite Auto World tooling. So the Cadillac Eldorado, the DeVille is 1A, the Eldorado is 1B, and then this would be 2. I just think that they did an amazing job on this car. And pretty much any color that they release it in, it just looks killer. And this is no exception. There is an issue with this, though. It's a cosmetic issue, and it's very noticeable, and it's very annoying. But it's okay. I'll still take it. And that is, here. You guys see if you guys can notice it here. What is the issue I speak of? Remember, I'm a picky critique of diecast. And if you said that this wheel is not right, you are correct. This wheel is how it should look. Now, it's unfortunate that it's not the other way around. If it was too much black, I could bring it back to chrome. But when it's too much chrome, it's a lot harder for me to do it, because to go in there with a matte black color, it's just not, it's easier said than done. So that's a bummer, because it is otherwise an awesome casting. And maybe at some point it gets a wheel swap. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind seeing this car with the torque thrust wheels on it. Speaking of torque thrust wheels, guess what we have here? And to me, in my opinion, this is the best first-gen Pontiac Firebird that we've ever seen in 1:64 scale. I love the deco on this car. I'm not a big fan of the stance. I think they got the stance wrong. I think this is probably maybe the only car that they didn't get the stance right on. And it's not that bad. It's just a little high. Other than that, the car looks amazing. And with this deco particularly, it looks really, really good. So I'm very happy to have this. So thank you to Champion DJK for that assortment of Auto World. Now, I'm going to wrap up this video, and I'm going to come back. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. I have 8 cars that are going to be, basically, they're going to be considered premium detailed import. Amazing stuff, never before seen on the channel. So I'm going to call it a video, and you guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you didn't enjoy this video, watch the next one, because I assure you, if you like premium import stuff, you're going to like the next video. So I will holler at you all very soon.